Path to Civilization. This is the game. What is this game? So to me, Seven Wonders is the first game, right? Seven Wonders is a very light a civilization game where you're drafting cards, you're using resources to get more buildings, and those buildings give you more resources, and you try to use those to max out points from science and military and culture, and I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. Commerce is one, and purple cards. I can't remember what those were. I feel like this is kind of like the next level. This game is pretty dang light, and the reason it is because one, everybody takes their turn on the same time. So I'm going to go over what you do in one round. The game, for one round, you just follow this right here, and once you learn how to play this will actually start to make sense. Here, you pick the cards that you want to use. These are all the cards that I have right here, plus these two, plus these two, plus this. And I pick which cards I want to use. How do I pick that? I pick what I want to get on the B side and what I want to get on the D side. And later on, you see A, B, C, D, E, F. So right here, I basically said, I want to get this leader, which is purple, and this leader right here on B. So I want to get two of those. So if I get those, that's my goal for B. And over here, I want to boost up on my culture, which is the green ones right here. So I got 2 and 3 I'm going to get, and then combat that I'm going to get, 1D. On C is the actual purchase if you can afford them. So so now I've got my cards. We're going to go to B. So for B, you go here, and I'm black. I get my cubes, and so I'm going to put these into purple trays. There are 5 trays. There's this tray, this tray, this tray, this tray, and this tray. This is philosophy, academia, something to that effect. This is the combat one. These are for challenges, which are for sages. Sages deal with the challenges that we have. This is the leader board, and this is the wonder board. You put these cubes in, and these represent different things. Shoot, I don't have the thing. There were the sages, the units. I'm gonna maybe pupils. I don't know. They go for the leaders, and then builders to build the wonders, and then I just can't remember this one. Philosophers to do philosophy or academia. I can't remember. But anyway, so you get these cubes. I got the 2 purple ones, so I would take these 2 cubes and I would put them in this purple one right here. And what this means is that when I have a number of cubes that matches the cost is in the top left, I can purchase these. These are leaders that I can get. Right here, you've got Winston Churchill, a girl that I don't know, Lazone. I'm not familiar with that one. And then Mother Teresa. And these are third age cards. You can see right here, it says 3, that designates the age that they're in. So I'm at the end of the game right now. So for the wonders, it's the same thing. Here are these wonders. You got this tower, don't know what that one is. And the Pentagon, there you go. And so right here, so these are gonna cost 7. These guys aren't even close right now. Over here on this track, in order to get past, you have to be able to pay 2 to get over to here, and then 3, then 4, then 5. You get a couple bonuses along the way. So right here you can see white is killing it. They're gonna be able to keep progressing on here. The other ones, not so much. You're getting close to be able to hop over 2 of the ones, but that's kind of where they are on that track. And then over here are the cards. These are the technology cards. They're all the same. So like the level 1s are all the same. You get writing. They're all going to be the same ones. So you can kind of see what those benefits are. And each card, they do multiple things when you get these technologies. If I get a green technology, I get this bonus immediately from doing it, which is a population, which means that I can have more things that I play on these. Then I would get to pick whether I want this on the B side or the D side. Over here, I would get this benefit. Over here, I would get the academia benefit. This would boost up my battle. I haven't shown you the battle track yet. And here is a wonder, get a wonder track. So this is the battle track. This is the guy who's kind of the pacemaker. He is the default one who's going to keep going and escalating as we go on with the battle challenges that we do. The other players will go up in power gradually. Whenever they get one of those bursts right there, that means that they'll go up on this. And then they can also improve their units. If they put some of these cubes in here, then those become units, and they each count for 2 to add for the strength. And then there's some prizes. I'll go into that in just a second. So back to the technologies. As you go up, this one costs 4, this costs 7, this one costs 10. And look at the bonuses that you get for these. It just kind of explodes. And the way you get technology cards is on the research track. This is the research track. So right here, this guy is almost at 10. And when he gets 10, I'll be able to buy this card right here, which is going to give me all of this one-time bonus. And then on this card, I'll be able to use this benefit on which side that I want. Over here, same thing. So each of these people kind of has a strategy. This is, you can kind of tell, this guy has been going for the culture strategy with the green. This person over here started with, this is the blue strategy, and look where they are. The white is the one that's sitting pretty, and they're gonna be able to max out that board. And then over here, green is doing the red strategy. Look right there, you can tell they're really high up there. And on this military board, you see green is right up there. So you can use these resources. I go down and you buy a technology card. You can always buy 1, right? If you don't have a lot going on, you can buy 1. Then there's the 4, then 7, and then 10. So coming back to the phase, we picked our cards. Now we do the B side right here. Square equals cube. Now we go here to the purchasing, which I just showed you. This is for that academia, the philosophy. This is for the wonders. This is for the leaders. If you can purchase them, you purchase. If not, you move on. Now we go to the D side. Here's the D side right here. The round equal the resources. This is the resource track. So up here, this is what you gain. Go up on the resource track, and then come here and you have to buy a tech card. You must buy one, and that's why I said you can always buy one. So I pick which one I want to buy, what I can afford, and then after that, so you can see with this one right here, they are about to get to 10 on this next one. That means they're going to purchase the 10. So, and then after we've done the tech, we do the last challenge. And this game takes place in 9 rounds. So there's the phases. I think I maybe misspoke. Those are the phases of each round. And these are the rounds. You got round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 is going to be both. It's going to have a yellow and a red. The yellows are challenges. And this is kind of an example of one right here. So this on the top is a benefit that everybody will get if they meet the requirement, or sometimes it's just like you collect these 2 things. And then down here is the challenge. And if you meet that, whatever you have right here, you'll add the green cards that you have plus sages. Remember, sages are going to be in this dish right here. So whatever that is, and then that's going to give you how many victory points that you're going to get. And then you're going to take that number and divide it by whatever number it is, 2 or 3, to get that other thing. And that's how the challenges work. And then the red ones are the battle cards. And so right here, you can kind of see we've finished age 1 through 6. We're on number 7. On the battle phase, that 8 right there, this guy in red, who's the pacemaker, is going to go up 8. So he's going to go way up there. What is he on right now? 6. So he's going to go to 14. And and then right here, whoever gets first place will get those prizes. So if that's him, then he takes that and nobody else gets it. And then you get second and third, and that's how you do the battle things. So trying to keep up with that track right there. And that's pretty much the game. So the way that this plays out, here we go. We got a round, whatever round we're in this round right here. We go here to the phase. We set up our cards. We do the B side. Then we do the purchase. Blue, wonder, leader. Done. Then we go to the D side, collect your resources, and then this is the only one that's not quite simultaneous because you have to go in order. So the first person is going to purchase their tech card, then the next player, then the next player, then you're going to do the end of round challenge and then go to the next one. And if you can tell, that's pretty quick. Everybody's doing these things simultaneously. The thought in this game, there's two. I've been playing all 3 players, and the longer we've gone on, the harder it's been for me to do that. The challenge is the very first part. Which of those 4 cards do I use? That is the big question. And which of those 4, and how do I use them? That is going to be the part that you have to think about the most. This is automatic. This is pretty much automatic. This is automatic. This is the next part where you think. So think, and then you resolve. And that's pretty much the game right there. You do that till you get to the end, and then it's over. So this is pretty short. Now I will say, look at that. That's quite a complex setup. And look at this is a whole table. And this is 3 players, and I barely had room to fit this stuff on. So this is very much a table hog. I think there's more optimizational ways that you can put this on. I kind of tried to go by the recommendation minus the length of my table or the width of my table. But I think you could put this military track and make it vertical. You could kind of change things around, and I think there's probably a little bit better way to do that. But what's nice is that all of these texts, they come in this tray, and this is how it's packed as well. So, and all of them have that, and so that's really pretty sweet and nice. Military track is nothing is too hard. There's just a lot of stuff. I'm getting all this stuff set up right here. There's the leader deck. There's the wonder deck. You pull those out just a little bit. And then here's the players. And the player aids, not so bad. The player boards are not so bad. So one thing right here is that when the leader dies, and it dies because you replace it, it will go here into the grave. And that's not too bad. Right here, I put one of my leaders. So you can see it just barely sticks out, and it shows me what I got and the bonus that I get. And then right here, these are the wonders. So once you do the bonus, you get the instantaneous thing right there. There's a lightning bolt. I can do that one-time bonus, and then I can slide that right in there. It tells me what it is, and it tells me, and that's pretty much all I really care about for the rest of the game, is what type of that it is. These cards are the ones that you're not using. You'll just set these to the side right here, and that's what these are over here. So it's not too bad. You don't need a lot more room than that. And then here's the research. Any victory tokens that I get, I'm just kind of put right here on the back. And then you're going to need some kind of a tray to fit all 30 of these cubes for each player. But all in all, it does take up a lot of room. So what's interesting to me is that this game is a lot of setup for how short I think it's going to be for most players, which is interesting. But yeah, so this is Path of Civilization.